Welcome to Brant Ranch Garage. Today I want to talk about a project that, well, it's not really a project. It's a vague idea with a bunch of parts. And I'm introducing it today because I got some cool ones this weekend and I wanted to show them off. I've had this 66 F-100 for almost 25 years and it's been apart for a while. It was originally a long bed, but I'm going to make it a short bed and a step side. The original idea was kind of along the lines of a pre-runner, but to be honest, there's no places to pre-run anything around here in Kansas. So I've decided to make a road race truck out of it. If you remember, I want to do a wide body kind of road race truck. So if you remember the video about the parts I'm getting from Rhonda's dad for Nadine, I'm going to have an F-600 front clip. And so what that'll give me is nice big fender wells and wider front fenders. And then I'll get a short bed step side and widen those fenders to match the front. So I think that'll look pretty sick. And I'm also going with the premise of what if there was a Craftsman truck series in 1966. So what that means is I'm going to be using a lot of NASCAR components. The rear suspension, I'm going to use a Chevy truck arm suspension, which is the reason I'm introducing it today, is I found one and brought it home last weekend. So I'll be showing you that in a minute. And for the front, I'm thinking Holman Moody used a Galaxy front suspension on the 67 Fairlanes. And so why not do that with my truck? So I'm going to see if I can find a 65 to 72 Galaxy front suspension and graft it onto the F-100 frame. The challenge will be that I need to retain the VIN stamping on the F-100 frame. So I'm not sure how all that geometry is going to work out. But here, let me show you the parts I just got. So I was talking to a buddy named Jeff Ray about these truck arm suspensions in vintage NASCAR. And I kind of like the idea because it's from a truck, a Chevy truck, and also it's a simple suspension system. You've got two long arms, springs and shocks, and that's pretty much all you need to make it work. It should be pretty lightweight comparatively. And then, as luck would have it, a couple days later, Jeff contacted me and said, hey, I'm at a swap meet and I see a 9-inch floater housing and truck arm suspension. Do you want it? And I said, well, sure, because that's what I do. You know what I mean. But yeah, this is out of some kind of a NASCAR type race car. It's got a Ford 9-inch rear end with set up for floating axles, which means that the axle fits into a hub at one end and fits into obviously the differential at the other. And it has this truck arm suspension. Truck arms are derived from the Chevy truck. This was a suspension system that was used on C10s from about 1960 to 1972. And a number of NASCAR teams developed their chassis using these truck arms. I do notice that one of mine has been cut, so it's shorter than the other one. I'm not sure how I'll solve that yet. I may end up adding a piece back in. You can get the new parts, but they're unmodified. So unless I can find one that's exactly modified like the right side, I'm going to be probably extending the one on the left. But anyway, that's the parts. Like I say, I've got the sheet metal for the truck, I've got the front end, and I've got plenty of motors to build for it. I've also got a top loader 4-speed that I could use. Really, I just need the Galaxy front suspension, and that would have all the pieces at least to get started. But you know me, I probably won't get to that for quite a while. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.